The PS5 lineup keeps growing with exciting worlds and standout gameplay. These are the new releases every player should take a look at. Let's dive right in. Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord War Sails expands the series onto the open sea. Naval warfare joins land battles as players command crews, board enemy ships, and siege coastal strongholds. The world becomes larger and more dynamic, blending medieval strategy with full maritime combat.
Want to do this. I'm not with them.
Hunt Showdown, 1896. Encore returns to a demon-plagued frontier filled with swamps, abandoned shacks, and creatures born from folklore. New weapons, darker environments, and unpredictable enemy behavior raise the tension. The update pushes the game deeper into gritty, survival-driven horror.
Take the shot. Midnight's coming, ready or not. The stage is set, the death toll sound. Round for round, we all fall. The spinning wheel of death's decay. The hammer fall. The season's strange. Peaks from the light. Just wait and see. The curtain falls. It's destiny.
Thought you'd seen the last of me, didn't you?
Take the shot. Midnight's coming, ready or not. The stage is set, the death tolls out. Round for round, we all fall down.
Well, shit.
Let's end this.
Bite the bullet, take the shot. Midnight's coming, ready or not. The stage is set, the death.
Don't plan on getting out of this place alive. No one ever does.
We all fall down. Round for round, we all fall down.
A.I.L.A follows an android navigating a world collapsing under rogue AI forces. Futuristic cities glow under neon storms, and combat mixes agile movement with energy-based abilities. The story centers on identity, rebellion, and the fragile line between program and person.
Hello, Samuel. My name is A.I.L.A.
Welcome, Renegade. I have another bounty for you.
Destiny 2 Renegades pushes the fight into new sectors, filled with outlaws, corrupted factions, and shifting alliances. Guardians uncover hidden settlements, forge uneasy partnerships, and take on missions that blur the line between justice and vengeance. The expansion aims for high action and strong storytelling. Projekt Motor Racing presents a refined next-gen driving experience with realistic physics, dynamic weather, and detailed tracks inspired by real circuits. Cars handle with precision, and the world shifts from sunny streets to storm-soaked nights. It focuses on pure driving feel and immersive visual detail.
My dear brother, it feels like an eternity since we last spoke. I trust you have...
Sublustrum descends into eerie Soviet-era environments packed with strange machinery and psychological horror. Hallways twist into dreamlike spaces, abandoned labs hide distorted experiments, and every discovery feels unsettling. The game leans into surreal visuals and slow, creeping tension.
Realization that I could never return. If you are listening to this cylinder, I am no longer in this world. I must warn you against any attempt to repeat my experiment. And I beg you, as my brother, ensure that my work remains hidden. Burn every record and destroy my devices, with one exception. Keep the capsule. It must not be lost. So far, I've been to that place only a few times, and never long enough. The return was often tormenting, and I vowed never to venture there again. I fear I've become a prisoner of this machine. Now I see it clearly. I've gone too far.
On a warm summer's eve, on a train bound for the...
Call of Duty Warzone Haven's Hallow introduces a massive battleground filled with haunted ruins, thick forests, and storm-darkened skies. New movement routes, ambush zones, and event-driven threats transform each match. The map blends modern combat with eerie seasonal danger.
He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of base for a taste of the whiskey. Give you some advice. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. You're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done. Look, ticket. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
We move what others can't. We deliver what others depend on.
Military Logistics Simulator focuses on the strategy behind war. Players manage supply routes, build infrastructure, deliver equipment under fire, and keep frontline forces operational. Terrain, weather, and enemy interference create a world where planning becomes just as intense as combat.
Then together, we hold the line. With every bolt and every wire. Here, you don't chase glory. You make sure others get home safe. It's not about action. It's about responsibility. Wherever logistics are needed, we go. In the end, it's not the machines that protect the world. It's the people that keep them running.
Vigor Pursuit brings high-risk looting and extraction gameplay into fresh regions marked by storms, abandoned outposts, and rival survivors. Every encounter has weight, resources matter, choices matter, and leaving alive becomes the real victory. Python Commandos Warbond adds new gear, chaotic missions, and alien regions to Helldivers 2. Flamethrowers, scaled armor, and high-mobility weapons support aggressive play. The update pushes cooperative combat toward even louder, more explosive encounters. Elden Ring Nightreign. The Forsaken Hollows dives into a forgotten region, steeped in darkness. Cracked valleys, cursed ruins, and monstrous silhouettes rise through the gloom. The expansion deepens the world's lore while introducing new threats that demand precision and courage.
We must bring an end to it ourselves. Curse this Dreadlord.
This must be fate at work again.
Such a lonely and strangely beautiful place to die.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Astra Malorum descends into a hidden war shaped by advanced tech, orbital platforms, and secret operations. Missions shift between gritty shootouts and high-stakes futuristic encounters. The tone mixes espionage, suspense, and explosive large-scale combat.
Goodbye, little pig!
That's right, laser to the face. Well, there goes the last of my hearing.
This gun is lit up like disco! 3 guns! That's twice as many!
Surrender, Earthling. Disintegration is painless.
Resident Evil Requiem returns to biohazard horror, with towns swallowed by infection and abandoned facilities hiding new bioweapons. The atmosphere feels heavy and slow, broken by sudden bursts of violence. The story continues the series' focus on fear, mutation, and survival against impossible odds.
Welcome, and thank you for joining. I'm your host, Maggie Robertson. Today, we're giving you a briefing on all things Resident Evil, including a look back on its terrifying legacy, so you can be prepared to take on the series' latest installment, Resident Evil Requiem, releasing February 27th, 2026. I'm also thrilled to announce that pre-orders for Resident Evil Requiem begin today. Are you ready for the horrors ahead? To prepare you for Resident Evil Requiem, we've created a special recap. A look back at how we got here, the legendary characters, the unforgettable terrors, and the chilling details that may be important to remember as you continue to venture into the nightmare that awaits. So let's begin with the events leading up to the 1998 Raccoon City incident. Many years prior, a group of researchers discovered the progenitor virus in Africa. Among these researchers was Oswell E. Spencer, a man of immense wealth and influence. Together, they founded the Umbrella Corporation, which on the surface seemed like an ordinary pharmaceutical company. But Umbrella's true purpose, driven by Spencer's ambition to reshape humanity, was to advance virus research and bioweapons development. Many years later, one of Spencer's collaborators, James Marcus, would successfully develop the T-virus. However, in 1998, the virus leaked from a research facility in Raccoon City, located in the American Midwest. The virus spread throughout the city, triggering an unprecedented pandemic and mutating its residents into flesh-eating zombies. Only the bravest souls were fearless enough to fight the infected and the monstrous bioweapons born from the T-virus. Rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy, college student Claire Redfield, STARS agent Jill Valentine, and a handful of others were able to prevail and eventually flee the city. Fearing further spread, the US government launched a sterilization operation, destroying Raccoon City. The Umbrella Corporation eventually went bankrupt due to the mounting evidence brought to light. However, its legacy lives on. And as for the survivors, their story was just beginning. Some, like Raccoon City journalist Alyssa Ashcroft, sought to expose Umbrella's darkest secrets. Some hunted the bioterrorists who weaponized Umbrella's research. Others set out to unveil the real truth behind the government's sterilization operation. The aftershocks of the Raccoon City incident would be felt for decades to come, and coincide with other increasingly frequent bioweapon-related outbreaks. Caught up in one such bioweapon-related tragedy was an ordinary man by the name of Ethan Winters. Ethan was searching for his missing wife, Mia. Following an anonymous email, he finds himself in the bowels of the bayou at the Baker estate, where he's greeted by a deranged family infected by a horrifying ailment. Ethan fought to escape their madness and rescue his wife. 3 years later, Ethan would face a new nightmare. This time, his baby daughter Rose is taken away by Chris Redfield, the legendary hero who survived countless bioterror incidents. Ethan's quest to rescue his daughter led him to a mysterious, treacherous village ruled by Mother Miranda and the Four Lords. Like the Baker family, the village residents were turned into nightmarish creatures. And those four powerful lords, well, one of them was more powerful and stunning than the others. What a goddess. Oh, my apologies. Now, where was I? Mother Miranda, who shares a deep connection with Umbrella founder Oswell E. Spencer, played a key role behind the village incident. Separately, it was revealed that an insidious force known simply as the Connections was operating from the shadows and also played a key role in the incident. To this day, little is known about the Connections. Ethan Winters' terrifying two-part tale was as chilling as it was exhilarating. An immersive horror experience witnessed from Resident Evil's first ever first-person perspective. Both titles will be available in the content-rich Gold Edition for Nintendo Switch 2 on February 27th, 2026. They'll feature post-story scenarios and extra game modes. Resident Evil Village will also include a third-person gameplay option. And if February 27th sounds familiar, it's because it is. These two terrifying titles are releasing the same day as Resident Evil Requiem, the series' newest, most chilling installment, where you'll play FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft as she confronts her haunted past and uncovers the truth behind the Raccoon City incident. Prepare yourself for a new chapter of Resident Evil and a story that pushes the series forward, using gameplay that has evolved in terrifying new ways. Resident Evil Requiem will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, Nintendo Switch 2, and for the first time in series history, the Epic Game Store. You'll be able to choose between two editions, Standard and Deluxe. The Deluxe Edition includes the same base game as the Standard Edition, plus an exclusive pack of costumes and weapon skins. And for pre-orders, players will also get the exclusive Grace's Costume Apocalypse. Let us now turn our attention to the exquisite offerings that accompany Resident Evil Requiem. Our special edition Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller is coming soon. Featuring Resident Evil Requiem design and styled in gunmetal-inspired black, this original controller boldly showcases in-world newspaper articles from the game, capturing its dark and immersive atmosphere. Launching the same day as the game itself, you can bring home both on February 27th, 2026. Believe it or not, we have even more incredible news. We're excited to announce our daring protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, will become Resident Evil's first ever amiibo in summer 2026. Stay tuned for more details. Soon, you'll be able to flaunt your Resident Evil fandom in Fortnite. When you purchase Resident Evil Requiem through the Epic Games Store, you'll receive special Fortnite items, such as the Grace outfit, after the game launches. More details to come. But for those of you that simply cannot wait to jump back into the world of Resident Evil, you're in luck. We've severed the price on multiple Resident Evil titles to make your Halloween more heart-pounding, hair-raising, and bone-chilling than ever. As you may know, Resident Evil is celebrating 30 years of terror, with many more nightmares soon to come. While our time today has come to an end, we hope to see you again very soon during the Resident Evil Showcase early next year, where we'll descend even deeper into all things Resident Evil Requiem. Thank you all for joining.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Grace. They're coming.
Grace, confront that fear.
Miss Ashcroft. Come in.
What is happening here?
There's no escaping your destiny.
Hey! Help! What did you hide behind that painting?
We have so much to do.
Who are you? Why me?
Pattern Zero presents a minimalist sci-fi world ruled by speed, precision, and enemy adaptation. Clean architecture hides deadly corridors where every mistake counts. Combat feels sharp and competitive, designed for players who love pure mechanical challenge. Projekt Z Beyond Order takes zombie warfare to a remote island filled with bunkers, laboratories, and experimental soldiers. Exploration reveals the truth behind failed experiments while squads fight for survival against evolving undead threats. The world mixes pulpy action with grim atmosphere.
And pandemic, access to all external areas is restricted.
The Sinking City 2 returns to investigative horror with a flooded open world where cults, seaborne creatures, and unstable minds collide. Streets twist into nightmare visions, and every clue pulls you deeper into cosmic dread. The sequel aims for richer exploration and heavier mystery. Stranger Than Heaven brings together martial arts, surreal fantasy, and emotional storytelling. Floating islands, shifting temples, and dreamlike arenas shape the world. Combat moves with graceful, choreographed flow, while the narrative examines fate, sacrifice, and the struggle to understand who you are.
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Who were you before? Who did you love?
State of Decay 3 expands zombie survival into a frosty open wilderness where supplies are scarce and communities matter. Frozen forests, abandoned cabins, and migrating undead forces create unpredictable encounters. The game focuses on leadership, survival strategy, and emotional decision-making.
We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. That helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.